Hey everybody, week 4 here, organizational behavior, MBA500. Great work so far. Got my scenery up here. Also got this little quote in here, and I'll shoot it. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? So I kind of gave this same little speech here to my undergrad students, but it applies even more to you because this is the first course you're taking, and it takes a lot of courage to jump into something like this. And I just want to tell you, don't get discouraged. I do realize, I've done an MBA myself, and I realize it's a lot of work. Um, and the biggest encouragement or suggestion I have is making school part of every day. If you were in my other classes in previous, like in the undergrad program, that was one of the things I used to always harp on is, school has to be something you just do. And I learned that when I started doing the MBA myself. That's one of the, I had to make some sacrifices. There were some TV shows I would give up or whatever, but it has to be just pretty much every day. You skip a day, but I mean, it's basically, I use the cup of coffee analogy, or if you're a parent, you don't just wait until Sunday night to take care of your kids. It's a daily thing, and that's what school needs to be. And once you develop the habit, it's a habit. It's just like anything else, and you'll actually enjoy it more. So if you're not already doing it, that's my thing. Try and get yourself there. Um, Same quote, if we didn't have any courage, and I'd say you don't have to jump out, I used to jump out of airplanes. You don't have to do that, but taking the courage to do the school, to go after it. And you may have heard me say this before, about there's lots of negatives out there in the world. Depending on your individual environment, you may be fortunate and don't have any negatives. Nobody telling you, oh, ain't that really hard, or you can't do it, or it doesn't cost money, or dozens of other things, and coming from family and friends and coworkers. So if you do have those things, just it's not easy, but forge through it, get focus, and don't let those naysayers get you. So just like anything else, I got more motivation here. Start by doing what's necessary, then what's possible, and suddenly doing the impossible. So for you, in hindsight, you may have thought, gee, going after an MBA is an impossible task, or even getting that bachelor's, or there may be somebody in your life who has that same attitude about you. So don't let them get you. Just stay focused. Keep doing what you're doing. And like I say, so far, we're doing good. A couple things I wanted to kind of go over here. One thing I just want to commend everybody, because I noticed a different trend with the group students in this course versus some of my undergrad courses, where you're working during the week. You're submitting assignments throughout, not just on a Sunday night, and that's the way you're going to have, that's how you have to do it, because otherwise you're not going to have a life on the weekends. So upcoming week here, we got the week 4 discussion, and that's a kind of a short one there. You don't have this can be like a parrot. Don't have to be really long. So as long as you're covering that. And then we go into now the assignments for this week. The first, you got 3 of them here. Okay, so you got the case study, and here you got all the factors in here. And make sure you scroll all the way down. You got the questions here. And now when we're talking about APA, in some cases, like when you got an assignment like this and it says, okay, what are these questions? Okay, you can format it where you're just answering questions 1 through 4, but just remember, I've already pointed out to some of you, never assume the reader of an assignment that you're doing, a paper or a presentation, knows what you're talking about. So you have to include complete sentences, when you're answering. So just don't leave it where, okay, what are we talking about? What's it? You need to be answering that question with providing the question, if that's the case. This company culture one here, you got case study. So this one would be more format, the full intro, body, conclusion type of thing here. And then on your this other one, competency assignment. kind of pretty much the same, because here you got a, I mean, here you can just do, again, you can just do like answer the question type of format, you know, and you should be okay. And like I said, everybody's been, you know, I've pretty much for the most part, you've all been doing good on, you know, the formats and everything. There might have been little things, and I pointed it out to you, and, you know, you're not losing a bunch of points or anything on that, you know, so you're doing good there. The other thing on the last week, you had the under discussion, you had the PowerPoint presentations. And again, very good presentation. So PowerPoints, and looks like some of you got pretty much all your work already done for your project, so that's good. Some pointers, you know, graphics are fine, no problems there. Well, as a rule of thumb, and it's, you know, but generally the font size in a presentation should be like, you know, 22. 2022. You shouldn't have a whole lot of bullet comments on presentation. And presentations are also bullet comments. You also have notes in a notes section. So like if, imagine now you're presenting this PowerPoint, you're presenting it. So again, the reader doesn't know what that, may not know what that bullet point is. So there in your notes section, you have an explanation of what you would be saying to your audience. So if you're a boss, you know, if you were going to walk into your boss with this presentation and say, okay, here we go, but your boss had visitors, maybe he had somebody who's wanting to invest in the business, they know nothing. Okay, so again, that's why you have to explain yourself. But again, you don't cram slides. Usually 3 to 5 bullet points is about it. If you, once you put in that 22 point font in there, you'll see that. So you don't have paragraphs, you have, you know, comments, and you can probably find examples of that too. But like I say, all, you know, like all those were good, right direction. So you know, no problems there. So okay, so I'm gonna, I think I covered everything. Those you've been in touch with me, you know, we've talked. Any questions you got, just keep doing what you're doing and develop the habit of working during the week and submitting during the week, so you know you're not getting crammed up at the end of weekends and everything. So, all right, that'll do it. Any questions, let me know. Oh, this ain't your test question, but I got to show you the test question anyway, because I was teasing, I have a second grandkid, 3 months old now, so I was teasing his mom the other day about, I've been teaching him new habits at the house, and, you know, you can see I got them up on the kitchen counter there, so, but anyway, so that's it. Okay, so everybody have a great week, and get in touch if you need anything, and that'll take care of it. All right, bye.